So I'm super excited to have you guys come along with us for today. First of all, I have to warn you, yeah, it's going to be a long day, like a super long day. But it'll be fun. I promise it's going to be great. We've got two very different educational outreach performances for two very different levels of students. One band, one sound, one nation, under God, indivisible. We weren't doing the counting thing? Why didn't you guys? I thought we were just doing the count. Everybody else had a counting thing. I finally made it to the gig. I thought I was gonna be late, but it seems like I'm the first one here. I think I'm gonna call somebody, let them know I made it. On the email, it said it was a middle school. Yo, these had numbered parking spots. I was apparently in someone's parking spot, and a girl pulled up next to me and rolled down her window and was like, yo, you're in my spot. I've never been to a middle school with assigned parking spots. I've never been to a middle school where the students were able to drive in order to have assigned parking spots. So this is crazy. I'm interested to see what's going on here. They have a really nice performing arts building. I have a pretty good feeling that we're gonna be in there today doing this performance. I'm excited though. I'm interested. It's been a while since we've all gotten together and made some music. This will be fun. So wait. Hold on, homie. Linda, you not listen, Linda. Listen. So look, you gotta at least hear my side of the story. So I mean, first of all, I've never been a morning person. When have y'all ever known me to be a morning person? Anybody who knows me knows that I'm not a morning person. I don't know why you got me out here all early in the morning, looking all crazy, doing all this stuff at early times. I mean, I don't understand. Second of all, I mean, you gotta give me a break. There's two schools. They're right next to each other. You got one right here, then the other one's down the street right here. I mean, anybody could have made that mistake. I mean, I guess I should have known something was off when I was in one of three really big parking lots, and that wasn't the cue. I was in someone's parking spot who clearly was a student. If you're faculty, wow. And if that wasn't enough, I don't know. Don't be judging me, yo. It was early in the morning. I had a long... Y'all judging me, aren't you? I feel your eyeballs. You're like staring at me in judgment.
a lot to be grateful for. A wonderful honor band education last evening. Congratulations, band members. It's
One of the great things about doing music is we get to travel to a bunch of crazy places and learn about a bunch of things that we never would have run into had we not been doing something so great and creative and been able to share with so many people. So Wild Lake Middle School is what is known as a net zero school, meaning it's a really green, like the greenest of the green buildings, technologically green that is. It's not a big green building, that would be silly, just preposterous. Who does that? But yeah, this school puts more energy back into the grid than it takes out throughout the whole year. So it is net zero, or actually net positive. I don't know who came up with these names. I don't know why they do it. I just live here, man. Perfect place to host someone called The Green Project, huh? See what I did there, huh? Ha, 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 ha.
Please be seated. Tiger Sharks was making an awesome day.
Kev, you getting it in right now, though. Oh, they don't need to see me. I like to hold on to some of my favorite questions I get after gigs. At our first gig, a young lady asked us if we had ever had to deal with being discouraged as musicians. How do we cope with that? I don't know if I've ever been discouraged, but I have had instances where I was not actively encouraged. And I think a lot of people can relate to that, especially if you go into this or any kind of arts as a career path. And it does suck. It's not exactly encouraging, right? But the only way to overcome is just like anything else. You have to have passion and drive for it. If you really love playing music and are dedicated to being disciplined enough to make it work, get up for the gigs in the morning, to show up on time, to be prepared, to know the music, and be willing to work and be worked with, I feel like you will succeed in whatever you try to do. And no matter who discourages you, at some point, they will turn around and start being some of your biggest encouragers. Because those are the people who, before you started, they knew that it was going to take a lot of work. They see what you've put in already. If you can overcome that first hurdle, especially in their eyes, there's no hurdle that you can't overcome. You're already there. You're already doing it. You just got to push through a little bit harder. And if you're one of those people who does actively not encourage people to go into the arts, I would say just reevaluate your stance on that. Give it a second thought. It's always noticeable when people love what they do. And if you can work doing something that you love instead of just doing something that you can do, I think you'll have a much more fulfilled life. My life's not perfect, but I enjoy it every single day. And I'm super, super grateful to be able to do this. It's literally the best career in the world. I don't care what anybody has to say about it. And I would not be able to do that if someone sat around and discouraged me all day, every day, and told me I couldn't do what I'm able to do.
They are gonna disagree. What you saying?
So the second question that I really liked was about our band chemistry and how we got so tight. Were we always such a tight band, or was it a struggle to get there? And like anyone else who's built chemistry with a band, it's not always cookies and cream. Especially at the beginning, I was a late member to the band. There was already a chemistry with the people who were in the band before me. So I kind of had to work my way in and find a place, find a role, fill that role, and be confident in doing that. And I think that's when we really started to gel, because I wasn't trying to insert myself. It was kind of like, oh, that's a space that's missing. You're filling that space and you're doing it really well. So now we're paying attention, we're listening, we're talking and interacting musically while on stage. And it became really fun. Like, you know, gigs were tough at the beginning. It was a lot of music, a lot of arrangements, stuff that I didn't know. It was not written down anywhere or particularly well recorded for me to learn, because it was a younger band. There was no CD at that point, not even an EP, if I'm not mistaken. You got to get in there and you got to have that self-starter attitude to be able to take a little bit of information and make a whole lot from it. I don't know if I was particularly good at it, but I did have the determination to stick it through and figure it out. And I was hard-headed enough to play and interact with them, even if they weren't interacting with me just yet. But eventually, it got really, really fun. I mean, every gig, there was no such thing as a bad gig. It was just, oh, yeah, let's play. We're making great music together. You know, there are moments where things don't go as planned, but it's no sweat. It's no pressure. It's just get better next time. Or, oops, I missed that. We're calling our own mistakes. It's a great camaraderie off the bandstand and on the bandstand. And it makes it a really fun gig. As we've been playing together over the last 7 years, you know, we've grown into a different band as we've grown into different people throughout this whole journey that we call life. I don't know. I really appreciated that question. It made me look back and reflect on where we've come as a band. And I'm looking forward to where we're going in the future, as well as where else I have to go yet in my career. Because we're all still young. We're young until we get old, right? So no matter what you do, who you work for, at some point, you're going to find yourself on a new team. How do you find your place or role on that new team? Share your thoughts and stories in the comments below. And don't hold out on the good stuff neither. Not like last time. I remember that. I'm just playing. Hey there, young brother. Look, I don't mean to take up too much of your time, but I really like them videos you be doing and stuff or whatever. Is there some kind of subscription service I could sign up for? You know, make sure I'm in the loop. Like to stay in the loop. Whatever. Yo, thanks so much. I appreciate it. Yeah, you and anyone else who wants to can subscribe. Just at the bottom of any video, there's a red button. It'll subscribe you to the channel, and you'll get all the videos. Oh, yeah, I got you. What does it cost, though? Oh, no, bro. Don't worry about that. It's free. Perfectly free. Really free. 100% free. Okay, cool. That's what's up. Is there some way to get a notification or something? Like when they drop, get it on my phone, a notification to show up. Yeah, YouTube has alerts too. You just hit the bell icon, and anytime I make a video, you'll be alerted. First to know. Oh wow, you're still here. That's amazing. Thanks so much for checking out the video and sticking around for this long. I don't know if I would have been able to do it personally. Well, I mean, you know, while you're here still, you might as well go ahead and drop a like on the video. You're already here. You might as well do it.